What twists and turns will January have in store for us? The NFL playoffs are officially underway. This one fielded at the 5.
I'm gonna call up Trick. You sound like a bitch.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10.
Over! Detroit!
A first down throw from Mayfield. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. And a nice gain of 21 yards. And on this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
First carry now. This is Johnson. They find some open field here. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
Mayfield on first down. He's going to let this one go deep. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Josh Gordon, 32 yards. And the Browns have taken the early lead. Forget about the storylines of being intimidated in the playoffs on the road. I mean, that was pretty clinical right there.
Yeah, they didn't treat it like it was a playoff game in January, did they?
No.
That felt much more like, hey, we're back in August, running a few drills in the practice field. They seem unaffected by what they're facing in this one.
Gonzalez now to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Bortles leads the Jags up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time.
That nigga Nick be acting like he can't hear.
Trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run, and just lost track, and it cost him.
Combat? What you say?
On 2nd down, here's Bortles. And this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. A good pickup there at 22.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They've become a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing, but I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
On first down, Bortles. And the reception made by Dante Moncrief. Touchdown, Jaguars. Dante Moncrief, 57 yards. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts. All right, because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
This is taken at the 3. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here comes the Browns offense back onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking,
I wasn't going to say nothing, no, right? I wasn't going to say nothing. A little snug.
On first and 10, Mayfield. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Jamie Collins in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. From the gun, it's Bortles. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
372. Lucy.
Shotgun now for Bortles. Going deep for Moncrief. Got a man.
Oh, my God.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Dante Moncrief with his second touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Jags are able to cash in for 6. Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. This is taken at his 4. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Antonio Callaway, 96 yards. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this
Shit, they
thing
better
up.
be. Shit, I done goddamn grind this goddamn salary
Gonzalez
cap.
get on the extra point, and we are tied at 14. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
I'm 82.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Jaguars getting set to go.
The
Right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Throw that. 11B.
On 1st and 10, here's Bortles. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Emmanuel Agba.
Yes, I don't know if that shit canceled or not. Shit might be canceled for real.
Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
11B.
Throwing now is Bortles. Flush to his right. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on 1st down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off. Not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on 3rd down. Makes it manageable now.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
To throw on 3rd down. Knight. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. I don't think that was a blitz, was it?
No, not at all. I mean, there was no blitz called on the play. Had other responsibilities, but he saw an opportunity, saw a path, and he took it.
And the Jaguars send out their punter. Back deep, Jarvis Landry. Good open field tackling there. A 50-yard punt followed by just a 1-yard return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10.
Or is she gonna call up trick?
Back onto the field. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
So
No gain
bored,
on the play.
huh?
It'll be 2nd down.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting their noses
PlayStation
close
what?
to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
No, this little league game I'm in.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. Throw left side complete. That's Gordon. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more
Gotta give a dog a
It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing going on first down. Knight escaping the pressure right. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Alongside the former defensive back Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Jaguar football as we begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. Room here to run. Pass, and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Jaguars. A big play there. 49 yards. And the Jaguars have moved out in front.
Nah, they guess fucking made fucking blocking OP and made all the fucking block shit non-existent. Shit's stupid.
Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away.
They fucking juiced up fucking offense times 10 and didn't give defense shit. They nerfed fucking defense. Shit's stupid.
This one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Browns offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, he'll try and throw it deep to the other side. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Sound like a bitch.
Now that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's second and long. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Got an open man, it's Valdez-Scantling. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big 30-yard play on third.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on it at second down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls, and you've had that kind of lack of success.
See how they hold me, Woo?
Could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. On 2nd down, Johnson. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebacker.
Last year they started 6th, though.
First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10. The first down carry here for Johnson. Open space inside the 10. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Exactly what they needed right there. Because
this ain't. I'm gonna run the scheme I showed you last night, Woo. This ain't. I ain't running this shit on worse. Yeah, worse. Worse gonna get that exclusive shit. And they gonna be sick. And they go. Woo. He gonna be saying his favorite line, Woo. What? What?
And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Baker Mayfield with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Browns are within an extra point of
Hope you got your defense ready out there, worse.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half.
Stop playing with me.
You've been kissing out shit all day.
No, I ain't.
You ain't what?
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This is fielded at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match at a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Bortles leads the Jags up 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Here's Bortles to throw. Dancing to his left. A throw left side.
Why did he?
To his receiver Westbrook. It's a big play. Bortles to Westbrook. 45 yards. Well, we haven't been shortchanged on offense. Another fun play to watch there on the deep pass.
See that dumb shit he did, Woo?
This game has the feel of what? A turkey bowl, a Thanksgiving day. You know, when we get together this year, when the Davises and the Gardens get together, that's what our playbook's going to look like. Like they're drawing them up in the dirt, and so far it's working for both of them.
No, Jack, Patriot!
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Myles Garrett able to drop him for a loss of a couple. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12.
Detroit! Gone!
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That one goes for 24 yards. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. From the gun, Knight.
Pick, let's go. I'm gonna call up Trick. You sound like a... Why you slap me? I want to talk on you.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in.
Boris, why are you procrastinating on Sim in the lead?
And be ready to make the catch.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10. Following the interception, Mayfield. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that, 1st down there.
Yeah, remember we got that picture. That nigga was smiling big than a motherfucker, remember?
More downs to play with.
That nigga Worse was cheesing hard than a bitch that day.
A second down throw for Mayfield. Buying time to his left. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third. The Browns on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This time it's 3rd and 3. So 2 minutes to go in a wild first half. Back with more AFC playoff action after this timeout. The Browns on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. Here it's 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He'll rifle this one deep right. He's got a man complete. And out across midfield down to the 45. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
First down, Mayfield. That's Njoku over the middle. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A gain of 6 there on first. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. To throw, Mayfield. Being chased out left. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through.
And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling in the final seconds of the first half. And the Browns have moved out in front.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. Gonzalez now to kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
Throwing on first down is Bortles. And they're going to sack him again. The 5th time they've gotten him today, and this one results in a safety. And Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports halftime report. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. Out come the
GG's in the trap, brother.
Go on offense first here in this third quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half.
Bro, did they try to give him that?
Go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Knight over to the right side, caught by Moncrief. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. On 1st and 10, Knight. And some room to maneuver. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch, counter, punch.
GG's in the chat, brother.
But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
Nope. Cuz, bitch, I'm keeping him. Don't try to make me send it back because I'm about to play you. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, let me pop out my chest a little bit.
Nah, I'm sending back after I play you.
That was a really nice defensive play. It's awfully fun to watch, even in an offensive game.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Nigga had 2 picks last game.
Now a 2nd down throw for Mayfield.
Fuck.
To his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
He ain't got no fucking rival.
In there to sack him for a loss of 6.
I don't like having rivalries, man. I never win.
Something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now Mayfield. Flushed out right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a first down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible
Bro, they guys tried to let this nigga block my kid.
To go that route.
So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score, and now they get to go out there and do their part.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. On 1st down, Knight. He's going to wind up and air it out. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up
this nigga not even
down.
making reads. Like, this is...
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit
reads is
back
horrible.
and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands. Guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Myles Garrett able to disrupt yet another pass play. His 3rd sack of the afternoon. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Lucky 56.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Knight eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
372. 372.
They do go for it. It's Bortles.
What?
Off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
Oh my God.
20 yards as they convert on 4th. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Lucy. 11B, 11B.
Bortles now on 1st down. And he is going to be hit and taken down. Bortles sacked. Myles Garrett, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13.
Lucy. At 54, Ricky.
Bortles now to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. The Jaguars on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Working from the gun, it's Bortles. And this is Moncrief for the catch. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
And that was a nice catch, and if the goal was to get into field goal range, it certainly appears that they accomplished that.
Well, and sometimes that's what you dial up in these situations, right? When you want 3.
Well, if the goal was to get into field goal territory, even though it'll be a long attempt, I think they accomplished that.
And sometimes you have plays for that. It's not always a 1st down where you want 3, get a little bit closer, make it an easier shot.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to concede to the defense, and they know what you're trying to get done, and to try and get any more than that is almost folly.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former 1st-round pick, Demarius Randall. 20, 10, and he'll score. Touchdown, Browns. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Gonzalez good on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set to go again. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
but they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Well, I guess that answers the question whether or not they want him throwing it again right away after throwing the pick 6 on the previous drive.
Yeah, something conservative or underneath. Pretty big shot right there.
Get him right back in the saddle and said, go ahead and sling it, big guy.
Lucky 56.
Throwing on first down. Knight. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable second and short.
Back to throw. Knight. He goes full extension, and he's got it. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
A Hall of Fame coach once said, there are no medals for trying. And that wasn't a trying effort, was it? That was a winning effort. How about that great catch?
Excellent. They know, hey, you lose this game, you get a ding or two. You got 7 months to heal. They're going to go all out. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. To throw on second down. Knight. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves to James. Now Leonard Fournette. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jaguars get a score closer. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12.
What do you love?
Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3 except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Mayfield on first down. Flush to his right. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Gordon. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Watch it now, Barney.
Back now in Jacksonville. It's the Browns football, and they've got the lead here as we start quarter number 4. Now a 10th carry for Johnson. big run there by Johnson. 47 yards. And a guy that can change the game shows you a glimpse of it right there, taking the ball down inside the red zone.
It just tells you how tough it is for a defense. You just hold on all game and essentially hold your breath. Will they break a big one on us at any point during the game? It just happened right there.
From the red zone now, Mayfield dancing to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Dante Fowler coming in hard on the blitz. He gets him down for a loss of 4. So after the sack here, 2nd and 14. Here's Mayfield. That's complete. It's Gordon. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Watch it now, Barney!
On 3rd down, Johnson. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. Oh, he left this one out to the right. That's a bad miss. No good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
All right, now, look at 56.
No, I can't kick field goals, woo.
On 1st and 10, Knight going for the deep ball. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit.
I guess hit that bitch too early for real, woo.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Detroit! Detroit! Gone!
Back to the air on 2nd down. Knight. Incomplete over the middle. Safarian Jenkins. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
All right, now, look at 56. Lucky 56.
On 1st down, Knight. Buying time to his left. And it's incomplete.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down.
Yo, I'm about to blow you out, bro. Not me. Not me.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Knight escaping pressure
he wasn't available. He didn't want to play me. So look at the chat.
And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Look at the
we'll
chat.
probably
Look
see
at
them
the
go
chat.
for it here on 4th down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now Bortles got to have this one. Looking for Moncrief, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the
Hold on, what you just said, Cam?
Peppers. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games.
I had stopped a bit of my motherfucking game.
An interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Take that, baby. Take right after you.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10.
Yeah? Okay.
Hurry up, here we go.
Nah.
They begin the drive with Johnson. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
Here we go now. Blue lining. Blue lining.
Again, it's Johnson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. The Browns on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Throw left side complete. That's Gordon. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And did the Jaguars come up with it? They did.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here. Not done in the 4th. Bortles leads the Jags up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Bortles. Going deep for Moncrief. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times. Tried to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Hey.
Bortles again here on 2nd and 10. Going deep for Moncrief. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Derek Kindred there to get a hand on that one.
Well, partner, I think the defensive fellas got the memo, and they decided to cover him on that play.
Yeah, he's already up over 100 yards in this game. They tried a deep shot, couldn't get it.
Yeah, when you've had that much success, finally someone said, let's try and put a stop to it and put people on him.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, Knight. He's going to air one out. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes this way down deep into Cleveland territory. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this.
I could have swapped, put my linebacker in the deep blue.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it.
Fumble, let's go.
It's out. They'll give it to him up the middle.
Get my shit back.
The Browns got it. They did.
Pardon me, you know how often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line going in, that scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line.
Hey, what they get for trying to hold me earlier, woo?
He fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
Detroit!
They'll hand it off now. Johnson. And he's going to be taken down here at about the 10. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
to Johnson again. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Throwing, Mayfield. He finds his running back, Hyde. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. This quarterback now 12 of 17 through the air as he leads his guys up on first down. And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Went on the way out, woo.
So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. And he's got his man on the crossing route. That's Landry. Jarvis Landry. And he is into
there you go, woo.
Touchdown, Cleveland.
That's one for the ride home, brother.
65 yards. And the Browns add 6 to their lead.
Look, we all know that sometimes we see upsets in the wild card round. But I have to tell you, in this case, I did not see that coming.
I don't think anyone in the stadium saw it coming. You and I were coming in before the game. There was a couple in front of us talking about travel plans for next weekend. They might want to cancel those.
Yeah, I would say so because right now it's looking more and more like they're going to be one and done. They're probably trying to call the hotel and make sure they get their security deposit back.
And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour.
I need him to give me some stats. Mahomes. My fantasy team.
Gonzalez now to kick this one away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down.
About the fucking score.
Well, 1 win down, still 3 to go to get to the most hallowed ground in sports, but a good start.
A terrific start because they get to move on. Unfortunately for the team that lost, it's a long offseason ahead for them now.
Oh, he got one out the door, woo. Oh yeah, you know. Oh yeah. That boy Miles scared, stripped it. That Miles scared? Hell yeah. Nah, Chiefs ain't even make it in this league. When I put that nigga in a deep blue, that nigga was bullshitting dropping back. I think that either the Dolphins or the let me go look. Steelers. Either the Ravens, I gotta go against the Ravens or the Dolphins. Or Cincinnati. No, I ain't. I either gotta go against the Ravens or the Dolphins, cause they got the bye. Yeah, Ravens had the number one record in the league, so I was going against the Ravens. About this. Yeah, the Bengals still in it, but the Bengals, he played in the same run I played in. Since I'm the lowest seed, I'll play the highest seed, and that's the Ravens. Yeah, I see, I was the lowest seed. That's fine. Well, boys. Huh? The Broncos had a low seed. Broncos barely won their division. Yeah, so the Bengals gonna play Miami. I'm gonna play the other team. I'm about to throw some dots on that boy. Worst need to stop playing. Go and advance that joint. About to break the brakes off worse ass. Watch. What you talking about, Woo? Upgrade who? This is worse league. I don't really use them players though. Man, why the hell I just got a blue screen? What's up with all these fucking blue screens? Hey.